המשפחה, החברים, אולי לצאת לבילויים, שיחות עמוקות, שיחות של הנפש בלילה, להתמודד עם שינויים, ההרגלים הישנים, הנשמה במלחמה עם הקרמה. עוד יבואו ימים טובים, אני מבטיח, עוד יבואו ימים טובים. גם בשעות החשוכות של הלילה תמיד יהיה כוכב קטן שיעיר לך את עצמך, את הדרך הביתה. תמיד זה הכי חשוך לפני הזריחה. מיליון רכבות דוהרות עד אוסטרליה, מחפש רחוק את מה שנמצא לך מתחת לאף. כל מכשול זה מדליה, קם ונופל אבל בדרך שלך. להתמודד עם הפחדים, לקפוץ למים עמוקים, לשחות עד הסוף, להגיע לחוף עד הלילה, להאזין גם לשירים, כי זמרים הם הרופאים הכי טובים שיש למדע להציע. עוד יבואו ימים טובים, עוד יבואו ימים טובים. גם בשעות החשוכות של הלילה תמיד יהיה כוכב קטן שיעיר לך את עצמך, את הדרך הביתה. תמיד זה הכי חשוך לפני הזריחה. מיליון רכבות דוהרות עד אוסטרליה, מחפש רחוק את מה שנמצא לך מתחת לאף. כל מכשול זה מדליה, קם ונופל אבל בדרך שלך. בדרך שלך, בדרך שלך. מיליון רכבות דוהרות עד אוסטרליה, מחפש רחוק את מה שנמצא לך מתחת לאף. כל מכשול זה מדליה, קם ונופל אבל בדרך שלך.
אין שני כסובים המחשיכים זה עד שיבוא קצר שלישי ויחר בניהם. לביס המקדש מירה בימינו שחקנו שרשחת, שבנה ביס המקדש מירה בימינו שחקנו שרשחת, שבנה ביס המקדש מירה בימינו שחקנו שרשחת, שבנה ביס המקדש מירה בימינו שחקנו שרשחת. Iskade vi skade smerba.
Amen.
Vi am de berg Josef vi am nog maar gosle. Am nog maar gosle vi at mag kan vi kar vi geef.
Amen.
Da ga je gaan we mee gaan ga je gaan bij Israël. Ba goes man kar vi mro amen. Amen. Je hees meer ab en berg allemaal Maya. Shammer hebben met je mijn geheim demoline maar kan je Israël mro amen.
Amen.
I said Shammer who ja said Shamline maar kan je Israël mro amen.
Amen.
Hij doet daar nog even mij die aan is tacht die ugly be yourself as you like you know I keep going alive miss my shirt knocked sabe não die nem kito sani place macht early die nem schwadi die nem die challenge gesehen wir haben den nächsten was Greg baba I'm return Marion the green of any maar die zoals je wil je vergeten alleen je vergeten alleen wie right side call up say alright what's on the plane now by your service beside the gas I you live up to my fast about there ammo nasa if by that
We came all the way from Germany just for you. So cool, I'm getting you the first time.
Yes, I didn't ever be. We were going to pass our shin, catch our lamb. And after the work, I'm out to be a dial. Hallelujah. 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 Alayim, Shematim Ayadom, hallelujah, hallelujah. Shema Dekinis Goshemay Levada, Haglar Tishmay, Miriam Karniam, Adil Chachasida, Nesram Karayvai, hallelujah, hallelujah, Shula Nashal, Khadis Khayber, Tisar Tifnani Hikim. Takmem silent, Kabaya Van, Mibai Mazim, Yesha came out of my mind, Vices Kia, Dina Locha, my Shokai Malam Shimatin Space. I saw Dina Locha, I didn't melt, color, Bemia, Dina Khad, Ishmaya Khad.
Oh, ماشي ما تقدر تقول
Kila Dina Locha, my Shokai Malam Shimatin Space. So I saw Dina Locha, I didn't melt, color, Bemia, Dina Khad, Ishmaya Khad. Berghem Zimmer, Melch, Jachet, Gaya, Miskados, Meiraba, Mama de Bergers, Viam, Mogosai, Viatnach, Perkanavi, Karmashi, Kayahan, Mechan, of Haito, Basis Roba, Galos, Man, Carvi, Romain. Mish Meiraba, Barklama, Mayisberg, Wish Barbish, Nazi, Service, Miss Lush made the Kutcher Berger. Layman Coppercus, Shash, Pasanakabasa, Romain. Barklas, Adinam, Barak, Barkadinam, Raklam, Barktadina, Alien, Muslim, Yetzer, South in America, Massachusetts, Kiat by Shoes out to run a car to Galam, Washington, Tanam again, Shimcha got to be up, let's call Ulatracha, Ula Shmacha, Barktadina. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Adonai Michmach Naira Silas I say fella. Shir Khadasha, Shib Khubil and Shib Aswasiam Yachad, Kom Haidu Lich of Yarmer, Adina and Maya Kalamat, Benamak, Kalina Adinate Savation Mike Dash Israel, Baruch Atadinai, Gayal Yisrael.
Stuff, joining the ranks of his big brother Tzvi and his father and his Zaydis and his elder Zaydis all the way back to, I don't say Har Sinai, but Har Sinai didn't have a shots. I'm saying, here it's huh? That's right, as a chassid of the Rebbe here.
For every repetition there should be an MC.
The Galko Chaim Chesed, Mechaya, Mason, Racham, Simon Knipel, Verai, Vichailim, Mater, Sermon, Kaimanas, the Shani ever. Michamai Chabagavar, Sumi, Diamond, Melch, Memis, and Chaimats, Mech Yeshua, Benamanatal, Lachayas, Mason, Barakata, Dina, Chaya, Mason.
Amen. Akdishach
Menari, Tachkanayam, Siach, Sai, Sarpe, Kaidish, Hamshash, and Hakadush, Kasab, Ayad, and Viach, Karl Zel, Zebi Amar.
Kaddish.
Kaddish, Adinite, Spice, Malachal, Arts, Quide, Luma, Sam, Shab, from Yaimer.
Baruch, Kuwait, Name Kaimai.
Baruch, Quide, Adinite, Mekame, if there were Kachka, Kasab, Lamar.
Hallelujah.
Yamakadinai, Mali, Hayach, Seal, and their Hallelujah. After Kaddish, Kaddish, Taishim, Makhliam, Aluchasala, Barakata, Dinai, Haela Kada, Ravam Khanan, as your nature Khatila, and I see how Bashmachtav and Akim.
We're now going to take the Torah out of the ark. Tzvi's going to bring the Torah, he's going to give it to Meir. And the Meir is going to hold the Torah and say Gadlu, and then he's going to read the Torah. Ayhid and Sayaroid. Hey, Mashikum Adonai, Futzvay Vacha. Menachem Kim Yitzhak Yishlim, Baruch Shalom, Shalom, Kuchosei. Bridge, Meid, Mariam, Zechkirtech, Va'asach, Eirot, Zechamam,
Ladina, Iti, Venerai, Mushamaya,
By yourself? Let me get one here as well. Again.
Zaydis, come join, Yudi. Alon, Jeff, come join. Alon, Jeff.
Ready, 1, 2, 3, good.
How would you fight? What did we do? Mayor, not that Mayor. You're okay now. This is what we do now. Mayor, what the steps on there?
What time did you arrive?
All
Meir, what do
right.
you say? Bachat HaMashliach? Hasana bar mitzvah chazak.
This equal is your Mohusin Van Korev, Yachmatin of Itam Jolchin, Chazrach, and Ratzimir, Mamin. Akel, again, he knows in Usnu Kavilatera, in Kankan Yamoid. Harav, Sol, there. Levi Mukan Yamoid. Maybe Sol Ben Rav, Zvi, Halevi, Hazeida, Hakansi, Harav. Kimkain, Baruch,
Meir, that's what you do now, Meir. Hey, no, Bakir's on the left side, right? So Bakir's on the left side. From here, just Hema.
Who's ready? Balkaira, Meir.
You got this, okay?
Let it flow.
You got this. Amen. Now, hey, slow.
By the Ber Adinai my Shalei Mar, Shlachacha, Anashim, Visur Sarts Knan Sharon, Inasin Livnei Israel, Ishachad, Ish Echad, Lamatay, Visapti Shlachu, Kal Nasivahem, by Shlach Isa, my Sheh, the Bar Parana Piadinai, Kulam Anashim, Ashavnei Israel, Hema.
Shav.
Skaya. Lloyd, Harav.
Zayda Yager.
Shemo Ben Rav. Chayven Acher. Sheini.
Time is after the third aliyah. Yeah, that's just point with your finger. Jeff, you got a video of him reading? Thank you. Here's Zayda. Baruch Adonai Avad.
Nail this, no pressure, you're a man.
Amen.
Belash, my son, Lamatei Ruvain Jamua Ben Zakor, Lamatei Shemain Shafat Ben Chari, Lamatei Yuda Kalei Ben Yifunel, Lamatei Yisachari Gal Ben Yosef, Lamatei Ephraim Haishia Ben Nun, Haishia Ben Nun, Lamatei Binyamin Palti Ben Rafu, Lamatei Zulan Gadiel Ben Saidi, Lamatei Yosef, Lamatei Menashe Gadi Ben Susi, Lamatei Danamia Ben Gamali, Lamatei Asher Sasur Ben Michael, Lamatei Naphtali Nachbi Ben Mafsi, Lamatei Gad Geuel Ben Machi, Ela Shemai Sana Shem Asher Shlach Maisha, Asur Esa Aretz, Baikra Maisha, Laishaya Ben Nun Yehai Shua.
Excellent.
Wow. A natural.
ברוך אתה אדינו אלינו ולכל אמס חיי למנות ברוך אתה אדינו ויסים התוירו
Amen. Yahweh.
Before you pull him up. Amen. Anybody else with the Megimel?
After we go.
Okay, a second. Okay, we're now going to call Meir up for his aliyah. Oh, shalom. We're going to call Meir up for his aliyah. You throw the candies after Meir finishes the bracha. He should be able to have so much sweetness in his life as a chassid of the Rebbe and a shliach of the Rebbe, having his first aliyah here at the Sridhar of Mikdashenu. And this is very special. As Meir continuing now in the chain of his family since Har Sinai, as he's being called up to the Torah for the bar mitzvah. You make the bracha after he finishes.
Yamoid, habocher, hachosin ha-bar mitzvah.
Hatam Mashliach.
Hatam Mashliach. Meir ben Arav Shmuel Chazal.
After he finishes Kaddish and then.
Oh, Baruch Shabbatani after Kaddish?
Yeah.
And then throw candies after Kaddish.
After Kaddish.
Oh, so guys, throw the candies after Meir finishes the Kaddish.
I'll put a
after
signal,
Kriyas
I'll raise my hand.
Okay? Meir, you got it from Vutzavu?
Don't say anything.
Beginning in the beginning? Okay. You always say that.
Let's get
Was it? Oh, there's the brachas. Gedenkst es nicht?
Loud.
Baruch Hu Adonai Amvairach.
Baruch Adonai Amvairach L'olam Bad.
Baruch Ata Adonai
Baruch Adi.
Baruch Adinayam, Baruch Lailam Vad, Baruch Atah Adinay, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher b'charbanu mikol ha'amim, v'nasan lanu asayir sai, Baruch Atah Adinay, Nesein HaTorah. Vayishlach Yisrael Moshe l'sor Eretz Canaan, v'yamer alehem, alu zeh b'negev, al isem es ha'ar, v'isem es ha'aretz mahi, v'esa'am ha'yeshiv aleha, ha'chazak hu ha'rofeh hamat, harofeh hamat hu imrav, u'ma'aretz asher hu yeshiv ba, ha'teva hi imrav, u'ma'arim asher hu yeshiv beina, ha'bebal chanemim b'mivtarim, u'ma'aretz hashmeina hi imrazah, hayish ba'etz im ayin, v'yischazaktem, u'lekachtem mipri ha'aretz, v'hayamim, yemei b'kurei yanavim.
Excellent. Da, amen. Push da. In the beginning of the Leah, yeah? End of the Leah? Give a kush. Yeah, give a kush. It's like second bracha. What's the bracha da? The bracha da? Second bracha da. Bracha da.
Baruch Atah Adinay Eloheinu melech haolam, asher nasan lanu Torah emes, v'chai ha'olam natav yisachenu, Baruch Atah Adinay, Nesein HaTorah.
Amen. Here's the Kaddish. We do the Chazim. And Bakar Amin.
Yiskadlev Shmei Rabba, Yom Adivar Chirosei V'yamach V'choschei V'yatzmach V'karne V'karv M'shichai, V'chayechan V'mechan V'chai D'cha Beis Yisrael, B'gal Zman Kar V'imru Amen.
Amen. Shmei Rabba Mevarach L'Olam. Omel Ma Yisbarach.
Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabba Mevarach L'Olam Ma Yisbarach V'yistabach V'yispar V'yisram V'yisnasei. Sadar v'yisalav v'yisalav shmei dekar brichu. V'elam and kaber chasav v'shiras atishim chasav v'nachabas da'amiram v'alma v'emru amen.
Amen. Baruch Shabbatarani Ma'ayne Shalaza. Whoever hits his hat gets double points. Mazel tov. Meir, welcome to the club. Meir, a lot of kids very happy at the candies. Hardest part is Meir can't collect his own candies. He can't collect his own candies. It's the hardest part for Meir. Wait. Lady Gula? Oh, somebody got it there. You got a picture of it? Bezai, Satosh, Samash, Israel. Lady Gula? How did you Lady Gula the Kaisel? Meir, amazing. Lady Da. Just for a few more minutes. Hey, my feet are all sticky now. Okay, Ashrei.
I'm not involved in it.
He wants to share the sweetness. Okay, man, Ashrei.
Ska jag del tire of yadir.
Give it to the verse of the psicha. Meir in the back. Ashrei Madinai.
Journeys everywhere, wandering for 2,000 years. Are we ever gonna settle down? Over land and sea, traveling through our history, waiting till we reach our final ground. Are we there yet, Abba? The journey's been too long. The deserts, countries we've been to, please rebuild our home. Homebound on the way, we've been waiting for this day. Grab your fellow and we'll say, oh, eh, oh. Homebound on the way, we've been waiting for this day. Grab your fellow and we'll say, oh, eh, oh. Dance to the beat, away we go. Dance to the beat, we're going home. Dance to the beat, away we go. Dance to the beat today. Always on the move, sometimes we get so confused, wondering if we're really still on track. That's when we decide we've got a birthright and a guide, the promise that Hashem will bring us back. Are we there yet, Abba? The journey's been too long. The deserts, countries we've been to, please rebuild our home. Homebound on the way, we've been waiting for this day. Grab your fellow and we'll say, oh, eh, oh. Homebound on the way, we've been waiting for this day. Grab your fellow and we'll say, oh, eh, oh. Dance to the beat, away we go. Dance to the beat, we're going home. Dance to the beat, away we go. Dance to the beat today. Abba, it's been a long journey. We've been homebound for so many years. Are we there yet? Please, Abba, rebuild your home. Are we there yet, Abba? The journey's been too long. The deserts, countries we've been to, please rebuild our home. Homebound on the way, we've been waiting for this day. Grab your fellow and we'll say, oh, eh, oh. Homebound on the way, we've been waiting for this day. Grab your fellow and we'll say, oh, eh, oh. Dance to the beat, away we go. Dance to the beat, we're going home. Dance to the beat, away we go. Dance to the beat today. Dance to the beat today.
On the roads you roam, trying to find your way back home. Want to call your own, to belong. Though in tattered rags, wandering in foreign lands, there's a master plan, so take my hand. You're the son of kings, you're the child of Yosef's dreams, and you were born to royalty and honor. You're the daughter of queens, you're Queen Esther's legacy, and you were born of dignity and valor. And they can never take your crown. No, they can never take your crown. They can never bring you down. Oh, they can never take your crown. No. Cast away those chains and remember your own name. Let your star shine bright, yeah. Don't be ashamed. So come on, spread your wings. Let that child inside be seen. Raise up your voice. This is a moment to rejoice. Now let me hear you sing. You're the son of kings. You're the child of Yosef's dreams, and you were born to royalty and honor. You're the daughter of queens, you're Queen Esther's legacy, and you were born of dignity and valor. And they can never take your crown. No, they can never take your crown. They can never bring you down. Oh, they can never take your crown. No. You are princes among men in the service of Hashem. It's a bond that never ends, no. And thank God for that. You are princes among men in the service of Hashem. It's a love that never ends, no. And thank God for that, 'cause
We're the sons of kings, I'm the child of Yosef's dreams, and we were born to royalty and honor.
such a beautiful thing. Oh, you're the daughter of queens, you're Queen Esther's legacy, and you were born of dignity and valor. And they can never take your crown. No, they can never take your crown. They can never bring you down. Oh, they can never take your crown, crown, crown. They can never take your crown.
Mazel tov, mama mazel tov. Hineni bozel lehabiya b'chosi birchas mazel tov. Mazel tov, mazel tov, mama mazel tov. Hineni bozel lehabiya b'chosi birchas mazel tov. B'simin tov, b'mazel tov, mama mazel tov. Hineni bozel lehabiya b'chosi birchas mazel tov. Mazel tov, mazel tov, mama mazel tov. Hineni bozel lehabiya b'chosi birchas mazel tov. B'shom toivov v'tzlachas binyan adiyah, v'yivnu bayis b'Yisrael binyan adiyah. Al Yisrael atayro, atayro v'yamitzvo binyan adiyah, adiyah. B'shom toivov v'tzlachas binyan adiyah, v'yivnu bayis b'Yisrael binyan adiyah. Al Yisrael atayro, atayro v'yamitzvo.
Thank you everybody for coming. I'm Tzvi. I have the honor of being Meir's oldest brother. And I want to thank everybody for coming today here in Yerushalayim to celebrate together with us, with our family, with our AS Jew family, and with Meir for his bar mitzvah. So thank you everybody for coming. As we come to this pinnacle of Meir's growing every single year to this beautiful stage of his bar mitzvah, that I want to wish Meir that now, as we know bar mitzvah, what it means is a bar mitzvah, right? You have the obligation. Everything changes. Right now, Meir's going from being a kid to really being a man. And I want to take this moment to wish Meir, as he goes further along in his journey, to keep on growing and keep on striving and keep on succeeding in everything he does. So Mazel to Meir, and thank you everybody for coming. Alrighty, we're going to start the program with, as we know, we're Hasidim of the Rebbe. We wouldn't have been in Arizona if not for the Rebbe's directive, the Rebbe sending us out. So a lot of people wouldn't be here. And so we're going to start off with reading the letter of the Rebbe to a bar mitzvah bacher. We're going to read it first in Hebrew, and then we're going to read it in English. I would like to call upon my esteemed grandparents, Zaidi Teichtel and Zaidi Garowitz, to please read the Rebbe's letter.
Baruch Hashem, Brooklyn, New York. Shalom uvracha. במענה על הידוע על דרך היכנסוי לגיל מצווס, הנה יהי רצון מהשם יסבורך, אשר מבין 13 למצווס יגדל לבין 15 וכולי, כפסק המשנה אבויס פרק ה', ויוסיף הסמודו ושקידו בלימודו בתורה, בתרס הנגלה, וכן בתרס החסידוס, ויהדר בקיום המצווס. השם יסבורך יצליחוי, Lios Chassid, Yirei Shamayim, Velamdon. Yivrocho, Simasel Kochei.
By the grace of God, Brooklyn, New York, greetings and blessings. In response to the notification about your entry into the age of mitzvahs, may it be God's will that from 13, the age at which one is obliged to observe the mitzvahs, you will grow up to 15, the age for study of Gemara, and so on, as determined by the Mishnah in Avos chapter 5. May you increase your persistent diligence in your study of the Torah, both the Nigla, the revealed plane of the Torah, and in the teachings of Chassidus. And may you perform the mitzvahs with loving attention. And may God grant you success in your efforts to become a Chassid, a God-fearing Jew, and a Torah scholar, with blessings and the Rebbe's signature.
There was a young boy named David who was turning 13. And his parents wanted to know, what is David going to turn out like? What's David going to be? And so they decide they're going to make a test. They're going to put 3 things in front of David, and he'll choose. They're going to put a Talmud, a holy book. They'll put a $100 bill and a bottle of whiskey. They say like this: if he takes the Talmud, he'll be a Torah scholar. If he takes the $100 bill, he'll be a businessman. If he takes the whiskey, then, we got a problem. So David comes. The day of his bar mitzvah, the big reveal, the parents are wondering, what is David's life going to be like? David shows up. He puts the Talmud under his arm, takes the $100 bill, puts it in his pocket, and pours himself a shot of whiskey. The parents say, oh, he's going to be a Chabad rabbi. So Meir, I hope all the Rebbe's blessings to you come true. And whatever path you choose, you should keep on giving the Rebbe nachas, keep on giving your parents nachas, and being the amazing younger brother you are. Meir made me a brother. Until Meir was born, it was just me. And then I had the great privilege of having Meir as my younger brother. And Meir has wonderful little siblings as well. And so we're going to introduce them each separately. But first, I would like to call my amazing 11-year-old brother Levi to lead us in Tehillim and Psalms.
Mazel tov, Meir. As we're sitting here, the soldiers fighting for Israel. So please keep the Tehillim in mind for the soldiers and the protection of the soldiers and to free the hostages. Lam natseach mizmar David yan chadinai b'yem tzara yistavdech Hashem alei yakayim yishlach ezecha mikaydesh umetzian yisadecha yiskar kol min chaysecha ve'lascha yadash nasela Yiten lecha chilva vecha v'chal tzascha yemalei Niran nabishu esecha v'shem aleinu nidgal yemalei adinai kol mashal secha Ati adati ki yeshi adinai mashichai Yaneinu mishmei kachay B'gvuris yeshem mina Eila v'rachim v'eila v'susim V'nachnu b'shem adinai naskil Hei makaru v'nafalu V'nachnu kamenu seidah Adinai yeshi amach Yaneinu Yankureinu.
Thank you, Levi. Meir also has 2 amazing little sisters who are very big, but they're his little sister, and I'd like to call them up to please wish Meir Mazel Tov. I want to call our big 9-year-old, almost 10-year-old Minna, and our 6-year-old, almost 7-year-old Chaya.
Mazel Tov, Meir, we're so proud of you. We love you so much.
Thank you very much. Mina and Chaya for your words. You know, it's so as we move further along in this program, and now I have the distinct honor and privilege to introduce the man of the hour to deliver to us the speech of the hour. I'd like to call upon the bar mitzvah boy himself, Meir, to please deliver us a beautiful speech, words that will touch the heart. Round of applause for Meir.
Wow, I can't believe it. I'm standing here with you celebrating my bar mitzvah here in Israel. If you would have asked me a year ago if I thought I would be standing here in the holy city of Yerushalayim on my bar mitzvah day, I never would have thought this would happen. But I'm truly excited to be celebrating my bar mitzvah here with you in Yerushalayim Ir Kodesh. I'm so thankful to Hashem for all his kindness, and I'm so thankful for my parents for all the work they put in to make this a reality. There's a lot I could have spoken about in my bar mitzvah speech / Dvar Torah that I was going to share with you tonight, but I decided to speak to you about a topic that I feel is strongly connected to the parsha that I read this morning at the Kaisel. This week's parsha is Parsha Shlach, and it speaks about Eretz Yisrael, our beloved homeland Israel, but not in the greatest light. As you may know, it speaks about the story of the Meraglim, the spies. Hashem tells Moshe Rabbeinu, Shlach lecha. If you like to send spies to Israel to scout out the land, you can do that. So Moshe sent spies, leaders from each tribe to Israel, to the glorious, amazing land of Israel. But the spies, most of them came back with a very negative report about Israel. They said that Israel would be very hard to conquer. They spoke negatively about it and said that you'll never be able to go up there and conquer the land. There were two spies, Kalev ben Yefuneh and Yehoshua ben Nun, who spoke the truth about Israel and were greatly rewarded. I want to focus on the story and ask you a question. What were the spies thinking? Why did the spies give such a negative report? If you look at Rashi on the Pasuk where it says about the spies, in the verse where it says Kulam Anashim, Rashi writes, Kala Nashim Kara, Lashon Chashivos, Uviyosem Shakasharim. That every time the Torah says the word Anashim denotes importance, and that the spies were kosher men. Spies were good men. They were the leader of their tribes. Why did they give such a negative report about Israel? What was holding them back from entering Israel? What led them to giving such a report? The Rebbe in a foundational sikha explains what the spies were thinking and why their thinking was wrong. You see, my dear friends, the spies were together with the Jews in the desert for this time, many years. When the Jews were in the desert, in many ways, life was good and easy. Everything was taken care of physically. Food, they didn't have to go shopping. They didn't have to go to the supermarket. They didn't even have to order on Instacart, or as you say it in Israel, they didn't have to make an order on Walt. They just had the food provided them each morning with the manna that was sent, that was a gift sent from heaven. Clothing, they didn't have to go buy. Their clothing grew with them. The clouds cleaned their clothing and even ironed them. Drinks, they had the well of Miriam providing that. Each and everything they needed was well taken care of. All that they were able to do in the desert was to sit and study Torah and connect to Hashem without worrying about the physical world, without worrying about others looking to be inspired by the Torah, just being able to focus on their spiritual needs and to be involved in the physical world. They knew that once they get into Israel, they're going to have to work in conquering the land and settling the land and then working the land. They won't have as much time for Torah study and for connecting with Hashem. This is why they gave their negative report. They wanted the Jews to not want to go to Israel. They knew that once they go to Israel, they're going to have to work physically and be involved in that physical world, not just say entrenched in the world of spirituality. So was their thinking correct? Friends, the answer is no. Hashem created the world and gave us the Torah for us to be able to elevate the physical world, transform any negativity, and bring light onto all the places in the world. If the Jews would just stay in the desert and be engaged just in their spirituality and not be involved with the physical world, it's like a baby in its mother's womb. While being taken care of all its needs, it cannot make an impact, cannot elevate, it cannot illuminate. Only when you're involved with the physical world can you elevate the physical world. There is a famous Hasidic teaching that God created the world so we can all make a dir b'tachtonim. We can make a dwelling place for God down here in this world. And the only way to do this is to bring light to the world around you. And that was the mistake of the spies. The spies thought, stay in the desert, have everything provided for you, and be just involved with godliness. But God said, no, I want you to go to Israel. I want you to go and be involved with the physical world while maintaining your deep spiritual connection and elevating the world around you, because only through being involved with it are you able to elevate, illuminate, and inspire the world. My dear friends, I am blessed, thank God, to be a shliach of the Rebbe at ASU, Arizona State University, the largest university in America, the home of the amazing AS Jews. Whoa! My parents could have stayed in a place where it was just easy and everything was spoon-fed to them spiritually and even physically, with so many kosher restaurants, staying in New York City with their family nearby. But thank God they were inspired by the Rebbe's vision and the way the Rebbe looked at the world, which is the way of Torah. Yeah, and really, I also can't imagine being in New York, because now, if I was in New York, then I wouldn't have this amazing Chabad ASU family. So they decided to go outside. Somewhere, leaving, so to speak, the desert, the comforts that they knew before, and go and illuminate the world around them with Hashem and teaching His beloved Torah and the beauty and realness of Judaism to thousands of Jewish students at ASU. I have the merit of being the first one in my family being born when my parents were already in shluchas, and I was born a shliach of the Rebbe. One of my goals as my name is to be a light to illuminate the world around me. Not to do what the spies were saying, staying in my own comfort zone, thinking about my spiritual needs only, but to go out there to the world and take the spirituality and the gift of Torah that I have and share it with others. I'm so thankful that the Rebbe chose us to do it not just any place, but Arizona State University. And we're so blessed that tonight we have here with us students from ASU, alumni, and people have come through the Chabad House at ASU, the first 20 years of Chabad ASU. At this point, I'm excited to recognize the AS Jews and members of the Chabad ASU family. I ask that the current students of ASU to please stand up and remain standing. If you were at the Chabad House of the early years of the Chabad House before I came around, from 2003 to 2010, please stand up and remain standing. If you were at the Chabad House from 2010 to 2014, please stand up and remain standing. 2024, please stand up and remain standing. Let's give them a round of applause and warm welcome to all AS Jews that are here. Being here in the land of Israel, I want to take a moment to acknowledge and thank the men and women of the IDF Tzahal, who don't only do what's comfortable each and every day, they go, they serve and protect. Thank you so much. For me personally, I think about this idea of the dir b'tachtonim and feel this, what it means to be a bar mitzvah, to be responsible to do not just what's easy, but to do what's right, but to do what you're supposed to be doing as a Jew, learn Torah and spread Yiddishkeit. And therefore, I feel it's so fitting. I feel so blessed to be here on the first day of my bar mitzvah here in Israel, and this week a Parsha Shlach, the Parsha of Weir. Although there's a negative report about the land of Israel, but us being here is showing that the land of Israel is truly a safe place to be. On our campus at ASU, we often say, or I may say, we often shout, "I love being Jewish." We especially did it this year when people try to make us afraid of being Jewish. We say loud and proud, "I love being Jewish. Ani ohev liyos Yehudi." My friends, why are the Jewish people called Yehudi? Why are Jewish people called Yehudi and not Yisraeli or something else? Yehuda was just one tribe. The answer is Yehudi comes from the name Yehuda, which is the name of the fourth son of Yaakov and Leah. She said, "Now I want to thank Hashem for this child." The word Yehudi comes from the word thankful. The Jewish people are inherently a thankful people, so I want to take a few minutes to express my appreciation and say thank you. Firstly, I want to thank Hashem for giving me life and giving me everything that I have, and I want to thank Hashem for giving us the Rebbe, because the Rebbe is my greatest inspiration. The Rebbe is the reason why I live in Tempe, Arizona. The Rebbe inspires me to live a life dedicated to Hashem and His loving Torah to the Jewish people each and every day. I want to thank my parents for raising me, inspiring me. Whoa! Always being here for me, and especially for this gift of this amazing bar mitzvah trip to Israel. I'm so moved and grateful for my grandparents, Zaidi and Bobby Dachtel and Zaidi and Bobby Garwitz, who came to join us from my bar mitzvah from just a short 30-minute drive. I'm kidding, they actually came all the way from America. I want to thank my very dear Uncle Yodi and Aunt Leia that came here from Berlin, Germany to be here for my bar mitzvah. I'm so touched. I want to thank my siblings. I have so much to thank you. Tzvi, Levi, Minachai. I gotta say, you guys are the best. I couldn't ask for better siblings. I really love you guys so much. I want to say thank you to my ASU Chabad family, Baruch Hashem, and with the Rebbe's blessing, we have an amazing community with hundreds of students involved in the Chabad regularly. But there are a number of students who made the trip all the way from Arizona. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Alon. Thank you, Ariel. Thank you, Aliza. Thank you, Courtney. Thank you, Leora. Thank you, Omer. I'm thankful for all my family who came from all over it. Yeah, you could clap. I'm thankful for all my family who came from all over Arizona, come to be with us tonight. Todah rabah me'omek halev. We also have our extended family and friends here in Israel, the Chabad ASU family that's come into our lives throughout the years. Thank you for celebrating with us. Thank you, Dr. Dan Lucas, for coming from Scottsdale. I want to thank two special Bachrim that are a big part of our Chabad ASU family, Shalom Ber Capular and Menachem Willem. And last but not least, I want to say a big thank you to Grinny Tivin, amazing Israel trip coordinator, event planner, for all her help for my bar mitzvah and our family trip. This wouldn't be possible without her. And I want to say a big thank you to my great uncle and aunt Menachem Volpe and Esti Bestritsky and Gitta Volpe. And I want to ask you to please commit to doing another mitzvah or strengthen a mitzvah you've been doing in honor of my bar mitzvah and in honor of the hostages coming home and the soldiers being saved. We ask Hashem to bring Mashiach already now, instead of us going back to America, Chabad ASU, and all the Jewish synagogues and communities around the world, that we all come to Israel with the coming of Mashiach now. Matayich Simcha v'tov levav. Amen.
Thank you, Meir, for the beautiful words. By every Lubavitch bar mitzvah, every Chabad bar mitzvah, the custom is to say over a Hasidic discourse, which is actually multiple pages long, which Meir learned by heart, all by heart, in Hebrew, and very deep esoteric subjects. So we're going to ask everybody to please give Meir their full attention and be amazed by his incredible mind as he says over this mimer, this Hasidic discourse. We're going to start with a customary niggin, a old Hasidic melody we'll sing before, and following the mimer we'll break into joyous dancing.
Medrash Tehillim, Rabbi Yezer, Amar son of Nekash Baruch Hu, Bren Shalom Merchant, and I'll give it to Yom Lev, Lein Lan Upna, Yidin Zagum Shebishar, and Rabbi Shalom, Mervillan Harvard, and Derek Taganach, Abram Habnit Kin Say. Amar Lahem HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Kami Mitzvah Nomarla, and Elechem Kiyutem, Gavim to Yom Leila, Zakter Bishishtin Zem, Kai Mitzvah, Valchech Rechen, and Virval Tarvan, and Tar by Tagamanach. L'chaira interessantig, was ist die Indien von der Mitzvah, was Charlie Matera, und was Schachsen Sven Yam von Lamtera, einer zu zweit. Nar, der in ist, steht der Gemar, wie Jakob gekommen Mishpat Israel, sagt Medrash dem, Yesh Mishahu mit Savel Achreim Asais, für ein Eise, aber Kadosh Baruch Hu, Mashu Eise, Amal Yisrael Asais. Schneller, weil Jakob gekommen Mishpat Israel, Schwarnina, was heißt an der Zahn, aber Sarlinten, Shabbat was Sarlinten, sagt Stan. Bestehen maakt wel gekomen Mishpat Israel zijn de warm gekomen Mishpat Israel tot zakt er in staan. Deed de maal van dat zijn gayach barat. De maal van zijn gayach barat. Komt de gais is door Kadosh Baruch Hu niet van waar niet in de gasser. Het mij is die hij kan samen golamayim. Zes keer beginnen ze tijden. Weil doorgaat die beginnen wel meer aan meneer Israël zijn waar de beest en waar daar vergassen waar de zeggen gilo is door Tara bent beskas dat was pas u neft goed mijn waar maar zal ik hem zat die begin was beklaar je meer als door die beginnen van Shemai maar zat die beginnen van Tara zijn zich jedem zijn elkaar Tara waar de babystern kiviachom aber de Tara kunnen wel eilen maar hij zijn met gachman afgas Tara neemt zich van gachman und beginnen smaken zijn en gaan ze in de schach zu de einmal en ik wens in dit we hem te spelen zijn en daar verzegelijk kan er zitten in de tracht in de skala is anders is er beginnen het midden wens in dit we hem te spelen zijn had hij vergast waar den ganze midden battle zij wie geen ganze zij wie een ganze in de skala zij merk vinden bij Averino wil je Pesach Chaim Ayayim. Zoals was ook zitten Pesach is gewen weil had gezocht over Meshavim. Achterus hadden ze hem te spelen zijn en te vergessen waren makabe het gaan ze wel maar spelen. Daar zijn we misschien normaal was die zag er zag ik iemand hema en ze zag er mag ik iemand hema en de ging vraag me ook hebben een zaak te dan hij is verder stil in.
To the dance floor!
yeah. ברוך אתה יעשה ויהיה לו ימכנו המלך אוהב שיחיותו ויובנו תגיונו בזמן הזה ברוך אתה יעשה וימכנו המלך אוהב שיחיותו כמענו תגיונו בזמן הזה Hoy sí me está matando, no, mejor estoy, sí me está matando, sí me estoy, la no, mejor estoy, sí me está matando, sí me estoy, la no, mejor estoy, la la, ay la, ay la la, ay Abba, 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 Melech Haolam. Oy Melech, Oy Melech, Oy Melech, Melech Haolam. Shuv shuv tasleah, רק אליך אומויה, Abba, lo vaytate, Father, 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 Oy Melech Haolam. Oy Melech, Melech. בבקשה מאוחדת
Mazel tov, everybody. Main course is being served, and we have some exciting things during main course. For now, we're going to everybody who ever came through the doors of Chabad at ASU or was on a birthday trip, we're going to do a picture. Where? Right here on the ladies' side. Men and ladies, come. If you ever came through the doors of Chabad at ASU, or if you're married to somebody who came through the doors of Chabad at ASU, or if you ever were on a birthday trip with us and you're related to them, please come for a picture. Cover butt. All the AS Jews. Dan, you also, Dan. Yeah, sure. Come. Guys, on this side, we're doing a group picture. Guys, for a picture, I want to say something to you guys. Seeing you all here together makes my heart so warm, so full, so happy. Chana and I moved to ASU over 20 years ago with Tzvi. Some of you remember him in the different ages that he was. Then Hashem blessed us with Meir, Levi, Minachaya, and all of you. You were all lights in our life. We're thinking of where to get bar mitzvah this summer. We knew that it was no summer and our community wasn't there, the students. So we really wanted to come to Israel, to support Israel this time to take our kids. So we realized we also have a community here. In addition to my family that's here, it's you guys. So I was going through my mind of the people we met throughout the years. Some had phone numbers and some was Facebook and some was people who knew people. There's people here throughout all the years. Ayal, the first 20 years ago, Ayal we met. Him and a frat came from a kibbutz near Gaza. Ayal just came 8 months out of serving in the Miluim. His family. And I messaged him on Facebook. He came out like a week before that. And he was there. Sean, you were also there first year. And Dvorah is here somewhere. Babi Lavi. Jordan, when year did you come there?
Babi Lavi. Where's Babi Lavi?
2011. So you were in 2008. Who were here in 2004, 5, 6? You were here then? Ziv was there then. Mikey.
Hey, I remember
came
you.
in 2007.
You were in my house. I think you were.
Oh, yeah. No? And Nachum came down, and all you guys throughout all the years, and the current students that are here. Deborah, you were there 2007, right? Deborah was there, an exchange student from England. She came. And all of you guys throughout the years, being here with each and every one of you together warms my heart. I want to say...
I want to say something.
Yes, Bobby.
I really believe that all of you are here because of the connectedness and the warmth and the love that Chanala and Shmuel gave you. Amen. And therefore, let's give a shout out to Chanala and Shmuel, Shluchim of Rebbe.
Thank you. I want to give a shout out to the Rebbe for sending us there for all you guys. He encouraged us to move from the beautiful Crown Heights to Wild West Tempe, Arizona, where he moved out with $1 and a dream, more a dream than $1. For you guys, I'm Baruch Hashem, we have built, like our kings built an amazing community. I give shout out to my parents, my father, Abba, Nami, the Chana's parents, the father is here somewhere, to my mother-in-law, my greatest inspiration, I want to give you shout out to my kids, who are a major part of everything we have in the Chabad of Tzvi, Meir, Lady, Minna, Chaya. And I also want to say a special welcome. Yes, to Dr. Dan Lucas, he didn't go to ASU, he's a big supporter of Chabad at ASU, and he happened to be here. There's some stats there, the doctor there, and he believes in us. So each and every one of you, personally, I'm so thankful that you're all here with us tonight. L'chaim. I love you all, every one of you that are here. Ayal and Allah and Jesse, I met a birthday last year. And Omer, who's a student now from Israel, and Itaya, Morty, we just met this year, but he left because he came back to serve in the army, and he got a few hours leave from base, and he's here with us. And Yosef, who just became a father, and Daniel, and David, who was the first ASU basketball generation, you were there with his son Michael, and Menachem, who's an amazing Bachar by us, and Jeff, who's a student, and Alex came for 2 years from Israel to do an economics PhD or master's, some Jewish thing you learned there. And Shalom was about Neil, the 9-foot Maruna gold menorah he built when he was there. We still have it. It needed to be fixed. Come by. And Svi, you came for half a year from Israel, and he got me to work out when he was there. Tzvi Cohen and Zika was there the early years. And Shansi, Shona, Mikey. Mikey went to school, we don't mention, but she married somebody who's working at the ASC, said they both live in a frat now, so honored that they're here. And Yoni, who's married to Adina. An honorary AS Jew, Courtney's a student now, and Ariel, our president, and Liara and Eliza, and Neptune's an alum, and who else? And Shoshana, who married Yosef, and Jordana was there years ago, and her sister came with her children, and Sarah, and Eliza, and we mentioned, and Heidi, who is more recent, and Dvora, who's the Bobby Lobby of Chabad ASU forever and ever, and Omer's mother, Arit, and her sister, Lior. We're so honored that all of you are here. We love you. L'chaim, let's get a picture. Mommy, come, mommy. Mommy, sugar, mommy. Mommy, mother, come, mommy. Hey, one ladies down.
All right. Wait.
Pitchfork picture, guys. Main course is being served. We love you guys. Main course is being served.
But who is Meir Tachtel? So Meir is the Rebbe Shliach in Tempe, Arizona. And right now I want to invite everybody to please take a look at the projected screen. All right, so I was asked tonight, to speak on behalf of the AS Jews. So, a couple things that I wanted to touch on for sure tonight, since I was given such a big, pivotal role to represent such an amazing people, is how we all feel and how we all see Meir in our lives. So, first of all, Meir, I think you know as much as we know that you are as much a family as we are to you, and we think of you as family just like you think of us as family. So a lot of us are not from Arizona. Some people come in, and I've been told by numerous people that they're so happy that your family is their family. So one of the biggest things that I've seen, and a lot of people have seen of Meir in his life, is he is a very selfless individual. I want to share some examples of how selfless Meir is. First of all, we all want to thank you for sharing your family, sharing your mother, your father, your siblings with all of us. All big events in your life, you share with us. And I don't know a lot of people that would trade their personal life in for something like this. The Rebbe was such an inspiration to you before you knew him, before you knew of him. And you and your family are such big inspirations to all of us. They're big, just like I said, we were here for a lot of your big events. You were here for a lot of our big events. The first time I ever got my name at the Torah, you were there. First time I ever observed a full Shabbos, you were there. First time I ever made a Kiddush, you were there. That's just me. There's thousands of students that have been through ASU that you've been there for their firsts. So I want a big round of applause for Meir. Something about Meir is, for a lot of Thursday nights this past year, him and I have done some Tikkun Olam projects out in the community, some amazing things, because he's such a massive chassid. Don't be fooled by his size or height. He is the biggest chassid I know. So, funny little story, is one of the nights we went to Fry's, which is a convenience store, and we got a bunch of food and to feed all the police officers. We went to 3 different cities to feed 3 different precincts. Seeing Meir light up as he went in to these police officers to feed them, they were off a 12-hour shift protecting the streets. First thing, we went to go into Fry's and we bought a bunch of food. First thing out of his mouth was, I didn't know that treif was so cheap. So we didn't just get him that, obviously donuts, whatever, we got some good food, whatever. But we went to Scottsdale, Paradise Valley, and Tempe Police, and seeing you spend your Thursday night knowing that you had school, stay out late, and do this with your brother as well. Levi was there as well. But to sacrifice your time with your family, the little personal time you get with your family, to spend it doing good for others, is just a little part of who you are as a person. Now, a lot of us have seen, there are some alumni in here that have seen you forever, seen you since you were a baby. But I'm seeing you as a young man sitting before me. Today, you are a man. And I think you are going to be such a lamplighter in this world that needs lots of lamps to be lit. So, big mazel tov to you. On behalf of me and the AS Jews, we all say thank you, and we love you, and most of all, I love you. Thank you, Jeff. Now, moving back in time, we're so lucky and so fortunate to have so many amazing alumni here, some which I recognize, some which recognize me, and I don't, and so many who Meir has played a huge role in their lives, and they've played a role in Meir's life as well. I'd like to ask one of them, a mega chassid as well, all the way right now from the city of Tzfas, graduate of the year of 2021, the one and only recent dad, Yosef Torah.
Mazel tov, Meir, on this beautiful, beautiful day. Wow, I didn't always look like this. I started a long time ago as a young man with long hair and a neon yellow shirt. I found myself outside of Chabad ASU on Rosh Hashanah. And my mom had mentioned, hey, Rosh Hashanah is coming up, maybe we should get together, which was already a little out of character for my upbringing. And a week later, I was thinking, hey, she said Rosh Hashanah was coming up. I wonder if it's today. So as I stand outside of Chabad ASU, Googling on my phone, is today Rosh Hashanah? The doors to Chabad ASU swing wide open, and out walks Rabbi Tektel. How can I help you? And for some reason, the only thing that I could think to say was, are there services going on? I don't know what else you do in shul, right? So are there services going on? He said, well, we finished davening, but come in and we'll take care of you. And within minutes, the shofar was being blasted in my face, not a few times, but the full Seder, right in my face. And a hot plate of food was sitting for me. And I was mamish enthralled, and I was hooked. I had no idea what I was seeing. I had no idea what Yiddishkeit really was, what Judaism really was. It was, I thought it was very scary, bow to the rabbi. I had no idea what I was entering into. And to enter into a place with such joy and simcha really opened my eyes. And fast forward about a week later, 10 days later, it was Motzi Yom Kippur, and it was my first Yom Kippur, and I was driving the rabbi and his 2 children home from shul, and Meir started asking me a couple questions. Meir said, "So Yosef, do you have a kippah?" I was like, "Well, I think I have a kippah, yeah." "Do you have tzitzit?" I was like, "No." "Do you have a siddur?" "No." "Do you have svarim in your house?" "No." And at this point, his father said, "Meir, give him a moment, right? He just came here like a week ago. Maybe let him come to a couple Shabbases, right?" But Meir knew what he was doing. Meir sees Neshama's mamash. I've seen it many times with this young boy. He said, "Well, do you have a pushka? Do you have tefillin? Do you have a shofar?" And I think today I have all those things but the shofar, Meir, so thank you very much. No, and mamash, this is something I've seen in Meir time and time again, his ability to understand who he's speaking to and to speak to the heart of each person he encounters. You mamash relate to people on their level so well. And like you said, you were born on shlichus, and you really embody that, Meir. You're someone who goes out of himself every day to help the Jews around him and speak their language and speak to their neshama mamash. And yet through all of that, you don't cease in your Torah study and your love for Hashem and your drive to serve the Rebbe and give nachas to your family. Time and time again, I remember one of the inspiring things I saw is Shabbos, Motzi Shabbos during the week, all the time, Meir sitting down and memorizing Mishnayos Baal Peh, Tanya Baal Peh, sitting there line by line. He's in a competition. He's working. Right? I see him memorizing facts about Torah and halacha and all these things, and I'm thinking to myself, wow, here's this young boy. He wasn't even close to bar mitzvah yet, and what is he doing? He's studying Torah with a fire, with a passion. And when you see someone do that kind of thing, it really makes you asking yourself, wow, what am I doing? Right? What am I doing? What can I be doing more? And time again, I've seen Meir just inspire me so much. This young man is like mamish, just the ideal picture of a mensch right here. He goes out of himself to help people. And give him a round of applause. He really deserves it. And he's a beautiful soul. And Meir, as people have said, thank you for letting us into your family. And thank you for sharing all these beautiful experiences that you go through with us. It really helps more people than you can ever understand. And you mamash, shliach osei shliach, you create shluchim around you constantly. And it's something you should be very proud of. We learn in Torah that the teachings of a Torah scholar, not only can you learn from their teachings in Torah, but you can learn from their mundane words and from their actions and from the way they behave. And Meir Tektel and the whole entire Tektel family completely embodies that. You're a family of Torah scholars, and not only does the Torah you teach enliven us, but the way you act, the way you treat your fellow man, the way you treat your AS Jews, your family, your siblings, is like nothing I'd ever seen. And I want to give you a thank you from the bottom of my heart, Meir Tektel, for all that you've done to inspire me and for all that you've done to inspire the AS Jews. Let's go. And I'd like to give you a bracha, Meir, that you continue in your shlichus and you give lots of nachas to your family, to the Rebbe, that you continue to serve Hashem with a fire, and that you have Yir Shamayim and big Hasidus and Torah, and amazing things are in the future for you, Meir. So I'm very proud to know you and proud of all that you've done and excited to see how your journey continues. L'chaim, Meir.
Mazel tov, Meir.
Alrighty, thank you, Yosef. As we know, family is everything. And I have the privilege right now to introduce an uncle of mine who, besides for being the chief rabbi of Berlin and an incredible, inspiring shliach of the Rebbe who I really look up to immensely, also embodies the family is everything spirit. I don't think there's any simcha he's ever missed. He'll fly in for an hour, for a bris, and fly right back. And it really leaves a mark, and it's incredible. I would like to please call to share with Meir some words. Meir's uncle, Rabbeinu Yehuda Teichtal, the Rebbe Shliach in Berlin, Germany.
So 82 years ago this week, the Rebbe has just recently come to America, less than a year before, and the Rebbe attended a bar mitzvah of an American boy. He came to this bar mitzvah of this American boy, by the name of Kazarnovsky, and the Rebbe was going to address his first public bar mitzvah speech. What is the Rebbe going to say to this American boy in 1942, 82 years ago this week? What is the Rebbe going to say to him? The Rebbe turned to the boy and said, I want to tell you something. I want to share with you the story that happened at the very first bar mitzvah in history. The very first bar mitzvah that took place was of Isaac, of Yitzchak. And at that bar mitzvah, there were many guests. And one of those guests was sitting at the table, munching away on schnitzel. And someone said to him, this guest, which was a big man by the name of Og Melech HaBashan, that great giant. And someone said to him, Og, didn't you say that Avram is a mule and he won't have any kids? And Og said, I can crush this child with my finger. To which God mixed into the conversation, and God said, you can crush that child with your finger? You'll see. You're going to see tens of thousands of descendants of that child. And that's what happened. Og lived to see many, many, many tens of thousands of Jews, and eventually fell in the hands of the Jews. And the Rebbe asked the question, Meir. What is this conversation about, the Rebbe asked? Og was sitting at the bar mitzvah of Yitzchak. And Og was saying, Yitzchak is a nothing. Come on, you come to this kid's bar mitzvah, you're sitting and eating the schnitzel, and this is what you're saying? This kid is a nothing, I can crush him with my finger. And anyway, you're sitting at his bar mitzvah, he's sitting right there. How can you crush him? He's sitting there. That's the question the Rebbe asked. How could Og say something that doesn't make any sense? He says, I can crush him with my finger, but the kid is there right there. And the Rebbe gives a beautiful explanation, Meir, which could give you a lot of positive energy in life when you grow up on Shlichus. The Rebbe said, Og wasn't talking about Yitzchak's physical existence and presence. Og knew Yitzchak was there. Og was speaking about Yitzchak's spiritual future. Og said, Avram is a nice guy. He's a nice old rabbi. But these old rabbis could never educate a young generation. Avram is a good Jew. He's a good Jew for yesterday. But for tomorrow, there's no Jewish future. And the Rebbe said to this young American boy in 1942 on the 22nd of Sivan, the Kazarnovsky, the Rebbe said to him, we are now in America. We are starting a new journey. People say, America, there's no future. People say, rabbis, old men, they're okay, but there's no future. But the Rebbe said that you, young bar mitzvah boy, you are the future. And the Rebbe said to him, that's what Og didn't understand. Og didn't understand how Yiddishkeit could be relevant for the young generation. Now we need look no further in this room. After hearing Yosef, and after hearing Jeff, and after seeing the A.S. Jew spirit, we need look no further than see that the Rebbe is here. The Rebbe is giving us the spirit and the energy. The Rebbe is showing us that Judaism is alive. And the Rebbe is showing us that Judaism has a future. And that is what I experienced, Meir, when I came to your bris 13 years ago in Tempe, Arizona. I flew in all the way from Berlin to be there especially with your dear parents, because your parents, and I want to say a word about Shmuel and Chanaleh, epitomize that the Rebbe is here. It's unbelievable, the spirit that you put into, both of you, to the students. And whenever we come back from Arizona, we feel that. And that is why when we celebrated the bat mitzvah of our daughter, Devorah, just got married, we decided we're going to Tempe, Arizona to do it. So we want to share with you today, like the Rebbe said to the boy in 1942, the future of Yiddishkeit are the young shluchim. The future of Yiddishkeit are the people that are carrying on the Rebbe's word. And we know that now, 30 years after Gimel Tammuz, the Rebbe is alive more than ever before. The Rebbe's spirit, the Rebbe's energy, the Rebbe's effect is here more than ever before. And if you want to have that spirit, Meir, make sure, I'm giving you a little tip, something that I believe will help you, to spend at least 1 hour a month to write a duch to the Rebbe. 1 hour a month. Every Ervish Chodesh. If you want, you can do it more often. Write a duch to the Rebbe. Know that you're a soldier. You're the Rebbe's person. You're not just another guy. You are the Rebbe's person. And this you can see by your parents. And I want to take the opportunity to wish a very, very special Mazel Tov to my dear mother and father. And they should be strong and healthy. Arichos Yomim V'Shanim Tovos, and Rabbi Rebbetzin Gorevich, the grandparents. And really, Hashem should bench you. Everything that we learned, how to try to follow the ways of the Rebbe, we learned from you. You showed us the way. You give us the strength. You give us the energy. And we want to wish you and Mami many, many, many years. Arichas Yom V'Shanim Tovos. And of course, it's wonderful to see our amazing aunts, Esti and Gita and Menachem and all our cousins. This is really what life is about, spending family together. So big, big Mazel Tov. Shmuel, we love you. We are proud of you. And we wish you only true, happy, joyous Simchas Mazel Tov.
Thank you, Yudi, for your hearts to give right there. It's truly amazing to be here celebrating Meir's bar mitzvah here tonight. 13 years ago today, a special light came into the world, the light of Meir. Meir was a real blessing in our life. We didn't have children for 8 years. And then Meir came into our life, and he started the continuation of the growth of our family, Baruch Hashem, and he gave Tzvi a sibling, and continued really us then having Levi and Minna and Chaya. And I never imagined we'd be celebrating Meir's bar mitzvah here in Eretz Yisrael. So we're so thankful to Hashem for making this all happen. We're thankful to the Rebbe for all his brachas. And I'm truly thankful to each and every one of you that are here tonight, my dear family from Israel, our dear students, our dear alumni, and friends from Israel from around the world that are here. It really, truly warms our heart. I wanted to share one thing with Meir, and then we're going to have the opportunity of hearing a few more l'chaims, then we'll do some more dancing. Meir, come down a minute, Meir. Say the dance. You know, many bar mitzvahs in America today, they say, today you are a man. Very fancy words indeed. But what does that really mean? Today you are a man, Meir. Today you are joining, as you shared last night, we went to Kev Rachel and Aras Machpelah. We spent the day there and we had a dinner with soldiers. We wanted to be able to say thank you to people who are on the front lines, the Jewish people here in Israel. And we brought a dinner to a group of soldiers in Tel Armeda and Chevron, and we danced and sang with the soldiers on a special evening. And Meir was sharing some thoughts with them. And when Meir was speaking there, it reminded me of this whole idea, what does it mean to be a man? Meir, what do you think it means to be a man?
I'll give you the honor of saying that.
That was good, Meir. That was good. That was not a setup, actually. Meir shared something last night with the soldiers, and it made me think. He said that we were at the soldiers, it was like after Shkia, a little bit before sunset to sundown, and he said this is truly a special place for him to add the next chain in the link of the Jewish people here in Chevron, Ir Avot, here with the soldiers who are doing so much for the Jewish people. And Meir, this is one of the things that it means, that tonight you are taking a chain and you're adding it to the chain of me and Mami, to your Zaydis and Bubbies, Alt Zayds and Bubbies, all the way back to Har Sinai. And Meir, you have the ability to do this because Baruch Hashem, you're a Yid and a Chassid and a Shliach, and as your name says, you are truly an illuminator. Wherever Meir goes, Meir brings light. Knowing who he is, knowing Jew he is, knowing what he represents, and knowing the person he's named after, my dear grandfather was a chassid who lived that way each and every day. Meir, I want to share with you one story. You know the story. There's even a song. I know it's Minna's favorite song. But it's a powerful story to share, and I want you to remember this. You ready? There was a young boy who came to the Rebbe before his bar mitzvah, and the Rebbe was speaking to him. And the Rebbe asked him, he's speaking about a bar mitzvah, and he's thinking, what's the Rebbe going to tell him? You know, this is an American, Americancha chocolate, an American boy. And the Rebbe asks him, do you like sports? He says, yes, I like sports. The Rebbe says, what sport do you like? He says, I like baseball. And the Rebbe tells him, do you play baseball? He says, yes, I play baseball. And the Rebbe says, do you ever go and watch like the major leagues? And he says, yes, I do. He says, so what's the difference? Why do you have to go and watch them? What's the difference of you playing and them playing? You're both having a game. Why do you pay money, go and watch them, and it's a whole big thing? He said, like, Rabbi, I mean, I don't think, maybe you don't understand it. We're kid stuff. We're doing the kid stuff. This is like the major leagues. It's inishama. This is the major leagues. This is the real deal. We're playing kid stuff. And the Rebbe turns to him and says, being bar mitzvah means you are now joining the major leagues. Until now, Meir, whatever you did, firstly, it's more my headache. That's why I said, Baruch Shepatari Meir Shalazah today. More my responsibility. But now you're in the major leagues. Now what you do really counts. Now you're joining the big boys, and what you do has such a much bigger impact. So you are joining an amazing line of work. Yeah? Accept? Accept it or not, it's on you, buddy boy. So, Meir has joined the major leagues. What he does makes a real impact, but I'm so confident, and I'm so thankful. We have a new player on the team. He's going to be the ace. He's going to be the all-star, the 1,000 hitter. I'm going to make a real impact in Klal Yisrael. So, Mazel Tov, Meir. Mommy and I love you. We're so proud of you. You should give nachas to the Eibishter, to the Rebbe, to us, to Yizayz Abba, to Klal Yisrael. You got this, buddy boy. L'chaim, Mazel Tov, Meir. We love you. We're so honored. We're sharing. We have guests, students, and alumni. באמת מחמם לי את הלב כמה המשפחה שלי מגיעה מהצפון, מהדרום, מהמרכז. באמת זה לא משהו ש- is just expected. It really warms my heart, each one of you, שאמרו לי שאתם מגיעים ושאתם פה. ממש מיוחד תודה לדודות ודודים שלי, תודה לאסתי, מנחם, גיטה, ולכל הבני דודים שלי שהגיעו מכל הארץ ממש. אני מאוד מודה לכם מהלב שלי. כי יכולים להיות עם הרבה אנשים, כשמשפחה פה, זה ממש מתרומם ומחמם את הלב. תודה, תודה, תודה. מעומק ליבי. אני שאל לדודי היקר, הרב מנחם וולפה, ראש מוסדת חב"ד נתניה, להגיד מזל ולחיים, בשם משפחה בארץ, לבחור בר מצווה.
למעשה אני נבחרתי מכל המשפחה, להביא את הברכה של המשפחה המורחבת, אלה לא הספיקו להגיע, ואלה שהגיעו כמובן, נמצאים איתנו, כל המשפחה. בשעה ששמענו על הבר מצווה, כבר רשמנו לעצמנו לא לשכוח שום רגע ולהיות בזמן ולהיות בבר מצווה. זה היה פשוט משהו מיוחד. אני זוכר ששמואל היה לא בר מצווה, הרבה פחות מבר מצווה. ברוך השם גדל ועשה נפלאות ועושה נפלאות גדולות, ברוך השם, בעזרת השם. פועל ישועות בקרב הארץ. זה לא פשוט שכל הילדים נגדל אותם במקום כזה, שיהיו חסידים כאלה שאומרים מיימר כזה. ברוך השם, אז אנחנו רוצים לאחל, זה פרשת שלח, פרשה של שליחס, שכל אחד ואחד באמת יביא את הברכות שלו, שהמשפחה תצליח מעלה מעלה בכל העניינים, יראו הרבה נחת חסידי מהבר מצווה ומכולם, והסבא והסבתא ירבו נחת אמיתי, בתוך בריאות והצלחה, ונזכה כולנו לצאת בקרוב ממש בשמחה לגאולה האמיתית והשלמה. מזל טוב לחיים.
Before we go to some more dancing and benching, we're going to be honored to hear, it's his brachas of a grandparent, his nishtak and shir. So we're going to be honored to have grandparents' blessings. So we're going to, to hear from my parents, my in-laws, Alachaim for the bar mitzvah.
המשפיע המפורסם, רב שלמה חיים קסלמן, שאל את הרבי בשנים הראשונות, מה צריך לתבוע מהתמימים היום, מהדור החדש הזה? אז הרבי אמר לו, כתב לו מכתב, שכל מה שהיה צריך לעשות כבר נעשה במשך הדורות, הכל כבר מוכן, כל מוכנים, הרבי אמר לו, אפילו את הצלחות ואת כלי האכילה כבר הגישו. הדבר היחיד שנשאר, ללכת להפיץ את המעיינות בכל העולם. שכולם, הרי אנחנו יודעים שהמשיח אמר לבעל שם טוב, שזה מה שיביא את הגאולה, הפצת המעיינות. והנה אנחנו רואים במוחש, זה טיפה מן הים, ממה שנעשה אצל כל החסידים של הרבה, השלוחים של הרבה. יושבים כאן הרבה שלוחים והם יודעים, רואים גדולות ונפלאות. שמענו קודם מנדב, ג'ף, השם שלו היה פעם, עכשיו השם שלו הוא נדב. ושמענו מיוסף, ועל הרבה דברים גדולים. ואני ראיתי, אנחנו ראינו באריזונה, בברלין, בכל מקום, דברים שלא יאומנו. אין לכם מושג. אני הלכתי פעם עם שמואל, הוא בא לשמחה, עכשיו מדברים על אריזונה. אחרי שכבר גמרו את תקיעות השופר, יוסף דיבר על שופר, זה כבר היה 5 אחרי הצהריים. אז הוא רצה ללכת לתשליך עם הסטודנטים שלו. אבל איפה תשליך? באריזונה אין טיפת מים. הייתה שם מסעדה אחת, שבתוך המסעדה היה שם ברווזים, אתה זוכר? ומים. שמואל נכנס ביחד לכולם, גוט יום טוב בראש השנה. אתם יכולים לתאר לעצמכם מי יושב בראש השנה בשעה 5 אחרי הצהריים במסעדה, ומה הוא אוכל שם. אבל מה זה משנה? הרבי אומר שצריך להסתכל על הפנים של יהודי, על הנשמה. הדברים האחרים זה לא באמת היהודי. הוא נכנס גוט יום טוב, היו שם יהודים, בוודאי. והם ראו, וכשרואים את שמואל מתבטלים מפני הקדושה של הרבי. והוא אמר להם, תקיעת שופר, ראש השנה היום. ובתוך המסעדה הזאת, שלא היו שם רק יהודים, נשמעת כל תקיעת השופר הגדול. אחר כך הייתה התעוררות גדולה, ובדרך חזרה עברנו, היה שם בית של אחד, הוא עדיין כאן, שהוא בגן עדן כבר, אחד שברח מהארץ לפני, אז זה היה 50 שנה, הוא ברח, הוא רצה ללכת למקום שאין אף יהודי, הוא לא רוצה לשמוע ולזכור שום דבר. ואז כמובן שמואל אומר לו, גתיימתב, שופר כבר שמעת? הוא ברח מזה, אבל הוא שמע, אחרי 50 שנה הוא שמע את השופר. זה רק טיפה מן הים. אני דיברתי על שמואל כי זה מגיע לו, כאן יושב יהודה, שאם נדבר על כל אחד זה ייקח, מה שקורה בברלין זה ייקח חודשים ושנים. אז אנחנו ברוך השם זכינו שיש לנו רבי כזה, איך אתה שר שם? אשרינו, 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 שיש לנו רבי כזה. אשרינו. אז מאיר, זה הקטן שגדול יהיה, אולי כבר עכשיו הוא כבר גדול, הוא בטח שהוא גדול, היום הוא בוודאי גדול, אבל גם לוי הוא לא קטנצ'יק. הם הולכים במקומות שאף אחד לא היה מעז ללכת. אין לכם מושג, אתם לא יודעים מה שקורה בעולם. אתם גרים כאן, ברוך השם, בארץ הקודש, שהשם ירחם עליה, וכל הדברים. אבל אין לכם מושג. הכתפיים הרחבות של הרבי, אין לכם מושג. היינו בנשוויל בשבת שעברה, יש לנו שם גם בן עם חב"ד, בית חב"ד גדול. יש שם יהודים, הלב נקרע. יש שם יהודי אחד שהיום הוא אומר חיטס בכל יום ורמב"ם בכל יום. והוא עשיר גדול מאוד, כסף לא חסר לו, הוא גם נותן הרבה צדקה. אבל אשתו היא גויה. והילדים, ותדעו לכם שהיא מנט שבמנט, שלא סתם בפסעה. היא שיקסה, אבל היא לא, אבל היא המנט. וזה כואב לו, כי כשהוא נשא אותה, הוא לא ידע שום דבר מיידישקייט. היום הוא יודע, אבל זה לא פשוט. זה לא פשוט. זה לא פשוט. כואב לי הלב. הוא לומד. הוא איש מאוד פעיל ונכבד וחשוב. דברים כאלה קורים בכל מקום. הם לא מדברים על זה כאן, אבל בכל מקום. אבל מצד שני, הנה נמצאים כאן, אתם לא מכירים אותם, הם נראים לכם לא מה שהם באמת. אתם לא יודעים את האור של הנשמה שלהם. ואין לכם מושג. אנחנו היינו בברית השבוע של מישהו מקנזס, אני חושב שיש לה יש איזושהי שייכות אליך, שהוא לא היה לו ברית מילה עד גיל 18, והוא גאון, הוא למד 3 PhDs. PhD זה תואר גדול מאוד, צריך לעבוד על... אף אחד לא לומד 3 בפעם אחת, אבל הוא למד. הוא לא ידע א' ב', הוא בכלל לא ידע מה זה א' ב'. והיום הוא הולך עם סרטוק, זקן, כמו, והוא לומד ויודע ניגלה וחסידס, ואני יכול לספר לכם, אמרתי, אבל אני לא רוצה להחזיר אתכם כאן חודשים, מה שקורה בכל מקום. אחת שהייתה אצלו, באריזונה הולכים לבושים כמו לפני חטא, וזה נשתוקן חטא עץ הדס, בהלט פרנחת. אבל הם לא, זה לא מתוך כוונה רעה, הם לא יודעים, שם חם מאוד. אחת באה ביום ראש השונה בבוקר אליו ואומר לו, תשמע, היום ראש השונה, אז אני עשיתי מעשה טוב. היא הלכה למקדונלדס, והיא קנתה סנדוויץ' של בשר וחלב, זה לא היה בהכשר של הרב לנדו, אבל בגלל של ראש השונה, אז היא הפרידה את הגבינה מהבשר, והיא חשבה שהיא עשתה את המצווה הכי גדולה, היא חשבה באמת. אז אחת כזאת, היה לה חבר גוי, אבל לא מתוך כוונה רעה. היום, גם כן היה שם סטודנט אחד שלמד רפואה והייתה לו חברה גויה, אבל היום, בגלל הנשמה הגדולה שלהם, הם נשואים והם שלוחים. והוא הולך, היא מכסה את הראש, האמא שלה היא שחקנית, והאמא שלה כעסה עליה, מה? תלבשי מטאטא על הראש? אבל היום גם האמא יותר רגועה, והם כל כך גאים בהם. הוא התקבל לבית ספר לרפואה מאוד חשוב, אבל אז הוא כבר רצה ללכת קצת לישיבה, אז הוא ביקש מההנהלה שם של האוניברסיטה שיתנו לו שנה לישיבה. בדרך כלל דבר כזה, לך לישיבה, תשאר שם. אבל הוא קיבל את זה, ואחרי שנה הוא קיבל עוד שנה. בקיצור, בסוף הם התחתנו, ואשרינו שיש לנו רבי כזה. חיים.
Chaim Abba. Shkayach. Now to convert there. Before we bench, we're just going to ask the Bubby to say a Mazel Tov. And as I'm walking to there, I just want to say a special thank you to Shalom Ber. Bachar has been in ASU for the last 2 years and stayed in Israel extra. He's going to camp starting there to be able to be here for Meir's Bar Mitzvah. Thank you, Shalom Ber.
Everybody here had moments of inspiration, moments of joy, moments of happiness. I think you heard words, you danced, you sang, you spent time together. So what am I going to add? I will just say 2 words. I think Meir heard enough. Now, I never believe in giving last-minute messages. I think Meir's been getting messages all his life. So what I'm going to say will basically be 1 word, and that is, Meir, remember the G's. G's are interesting letters. Even in formation, they have so many variations. It's not one line. It's not just a circle. A G goes like this and like that. There are basic G's in life. And if you do these 3 G's, I can assure you, and Mitzvah Hashem, you're going to be most successful. What are the 3 G's? Giving, getting, and growing. Give like you used to give, and you always give. Get from every experience. Have your hand out like someone who takes an apple, and hold your hand open for experiences. Get from every moment being in Eretz Yisrael, our holy land. Get from all the people that you know and you meet. Each one has so much to share. If you do the giving and you do the getting, I can assure you, you're going to do the growing. The growing, the progressing, the enhancement of your life. So I want to take this opportunity to wish a very special Mazel Tov to Shmuel and Chanala, and of course to Hindi and your husband, and to, honestly, to everyone who's here. Because nobody here is an audience. No one here came to observe. Each of you came because you are part of this incredible simcha. So Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov.
Valid Banchin. Yehi Shem Adinai Mevarach Me'atav Yadai Lam Bereshos Maranam Verabanam Verabaisei Nevarech Aleinu Shachalnu Mishalai Baruch Aleinu Shachalnu Mishalai Tovechainu Baruch Tadina Zan Esakal
Thank you so much, everybody, for coming and joining us at this Simcha. Each and every one of you, the fact that you're here really means the world to us. So thank you again, Mazel Tov, and looking forward to seeing you all at future Simchas. We're trying the dessert tonight. I have an amazing bread cookie.
And I have an amazing white chocolate covered Oreo sandwich cocoa powder thingy.
What else does anyone have?
I'm trying to cream.
And we're gonna try this. We've already said the bracha. Ready? All right.
Where are we?
Wow! Come on! $1 million out of 100!
10,000. The white chocolate bread Oreo and the combination. Not easy to learn. How was your grade? My grade was crunchy and 3.11 out of 10. Incredible! Woo!
Give this back to me again! And it is for Big Brother Day! Woo!
כי את כל הארץ אשר אתה אוהב לך לך אתן לארץ ישראל ימה 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 Messiah now, oh, Messiah, we want Messiah now. Hey, we want Messiah, we want Messiah now. We want Messiah, Messiah now. אני מרגיש זאת הגופי